Yeah. Do your part. Let's go, baby.
The Cavaliers knew that their superstar could rise to the occasion. The question was, which Celtic would step forward to match him? And the player who accepted the challenge was Paul Pierce.
LeBron, strong down the left side, gets Perk up in the air, ducks around him, pushes it off the glass, and gets the roll. Pierce up, makes the three, steps to 17 feet, jumper switch.
You want Paul Pierce to start off right there. Your emotional leader.
Now LeBron pulls up for his long two, and it's good. The answer on Paul Pierce.
You're going to see a shootout between these two guys.
Pierce again splits the trap, drives right down the middle, scoops to the left hand, off the window and in. Pierce is chewing him up here in Game 7.
We've adopted to this team of everyone has to step up, but we do it together. It's not just one guy. But that night, Paul needed to step up for us.
Brown and Pierce going at it. They're talking to each other. I love it. This is what it's about.
Great move, flips it with the right hand and gets the roll.
He has 20 of their 34 points.
Pierce moving to his right, pull up elbow jumper, got another one.
Paul Pierce continuing to throw him down.
He's in his zone. He is in a zone.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Paul Pierce, LeBron James.
In an epic duel, Pierce would finish with 41 points, while James had 45. But while Paul's heroics kept Boston in the lead for most of the game, LeBron would bring Cleveland back in the final minutes.
James with the steal. Here he goes. And James makes it a one-point game.
Everything's got to be hard. We got to take care of the ball, all right? Move the ball and run our stuff, all right? That's what we got to do.
Pierce had carried the Celtics on his back, but now, in this moment of truth, he returned to their philosophy of sharing the burden and the ball.
Pierce down the left side, kicks to the corner. Eddie House, bounce pass. P.J. Brown, he's open. He shoots, and he knocks it down.
P.J. Brown, the unlikely hero. And the Celtics go up by 3.
The outcome was still hanging in the balance, and fittingly, it would fall to Pierce to try and preserve the win.
The Celtics lead is 3. Loose on the floor, Pierce grabs it, screams timeout, and he gets it.
Paul Pierce making every big play for the Celtics today.
And as he stepped to the foul line with a chance to put the game away, it seemed that the fabled Celtic mystique was alive and well.
It is very quiet in here as the first free throw bounces off the back rim, pops in the air, and goes right down the middle.
Once I shot the free throw, I just knew the way it came out of my hand, it was off. Because if you look at my body languages, when it goes up and it bounces up, I'm like, oh, it's off. And then it goes in, and it's like a smile comes on my face. And that's when I'm like, that had to be somebody watching over me. And I was like, that's Red right there. That's him, he's in the building tonight.
It is over at the Garden. Game 7 is history in every way there is.
How about Paul Pierce, magnificent, with 41 points. The longtime Celtic coming through in certainly one of the biggest games of his life.
Tonight was basically get the ball to Paul Pierce, get the hell out the way. That's exactly what it was. And no need for y'all to ask me no questions. That was the game plan, that's what we did. It's man an hour right now.
It's an emotional win. It's good and everything. We enjoyed tonight. We still got a lot more business left.
Hey, man, listen, just what Paul just said, and we said it yesterday. On Tuesday, we're exactly where we thought we would be. Game 1 at home against each other.
For the Celtics, it was on to the Eastern Conference Finals to face the playoff-tested Detroit Pistons, the perennial powers in the East.
We knew it was going to be a physical series, and they'd have been to the Eastern Conference Championship 5 times in a row. Former champions in 2004. Starting lineup been together forever, seems like.
I told them they have more experience than us, and we're not going to do anything to catch them this year in that experience. So let's just be the best executing basketball team that they've seen in a long time.
In Game 1, the Celtics would execute their plan to perfection, taking control in the second half and pulling away from the Pistons.
Rondo, kick out, Pierce on the wing, left hand dribble to the elbow. spins, fades, tough shot, got it, and the Celtics have their largest lead.
Now with a couple of guys in Paul Pierce's face.
A jab step with the right foot, puts it to the floor with the right hand, spins, fades, jumps, and falling backwards. He nails it. Kevin Garnett, a shimmy shake to the left, to the right.
And the Boston Celtics are going to take game one of the Eastern Conference Finals and stay perfect at home in the playoffs. Now 9-0 here at the New Garden.
Playing Detroit is the motivation. It being the conference finals is the motivation, knowing that this is the task at hand and knowing that if we can get through this, then it's one more step towards the goal.
The Celtics went charging into Game 2, looking to hold serve at home just as they had against Atlanta and Cleveland. But instead, they would run right into an ambush at the hands of the Pistons.
Rip Hamilton, left-hand dribble drive in the paint. The floater is up and good. Monster shot, Rip Hamilton, timeout. Celtics need to stop. They hand it off under the basket. The reverse is up and in by Chauncey Billups.
But the Pistons hold on, hit some big shots, and win it 103-97. So the Celtics finally lose at home. They were 9-0 during the playoffs on their home floor.
At some point, we're going to have to win on the road. We've gotten away with it thus far. That's been taken away. And if we want what we want, we have to win on the road.
When we lost at home, I think a sense of urgency went through us. Now it's time to search for something else.
We were like, oh my goodness, we haven't been beat at home. We're a place where we thought we were invincible. And going up to that, we hadn't won a road game either. So this was a hump we were going to have to get over if we were going to get to the championship.
As we made that trip to Detroit, the game day, you can feel the determination in guys.
I can remember walking in the locker room, you can hear a pin drop, nobody was really talking, everybody was locked in.
We're in the jungle, ain't nothing else. This is what matters right here. You feel me? Nobody knows.
Let's get it done, baby.
We got what I call that Boston swag now, okay? Okay, so what? Okay, we lost at home, let's go win on the road. Let's go win on the road. Let's do it.
Driven to win Game 3, Boston came out on the attack and built a huge lead.
Allen back to Pierce. Wide open look for three. It's good.
To Davis on the right wing, on top to Cassell. Cassell guns for three, and that is through.
Wait, step up. Pick. We're looking for Kevin in the post.
And Garnett would help them complete their road to victory.
Garnett banks it in, and that would probably do it.
The Celtics grabbed the home court advantage back.
I said before the game, I told the guys, hey, we were doing the regular season. We was the best team in the league on the road. So let's go out here and try to show it, man. Everything that happened before all this is behind us. It starts right now.
But the proud Pistons were far from finished, and they would come storming back to even the series at 2 games apiece.
Left wing, he fires, he filled it up! Antonio McKnight has been the man for the home team tonight.
But Boston came home and reclaimed the upper hand.
Tonight, Ray Allen steps to his left, quick three, got another one! Back-to-back threes for Sugar Ray, and the Celtics are in command of Game 5.
Now the series shifted back to Detroit, where the Pistons battled desperately to save their season. And early in the fourth quarter, they held a 10-point lead.
We got to stay solid on defense. Offense, we got to just stay solid as well. But defense is the key, all right?
We were in the huddle during the timeout. I can remember like it was yesterday, and Paul and KG was like, hey, we're not going back home. We didn't want to be in a Game 7. We didn't want to put ourselves back in that situation. Anything can happen, and they led the charge.
And wide left to Rip, on the floor, to the rim, blocked by Brown, to Ray Allen.
Allen pushing, back to Garnett for the slam.
Paul Pierce spins away from Stuckey to the left, explosion to the goal, kick back to Garnett, straight away, top of the circle, got it.
Mental toughness, fellas, let's go. Mental toughness.
To Pierce, left-hand dribble away from Rip Hamilton to the free throw line, spins, hangs in the air, flip shot, off the window and in, score it and the foul, and Paul Pierce can give the Celtics the lead. An 18-4 championship caliber run.
In that fourth quarter, I just smelt it. I I was like, I didn't want this to slip away from us. I wanted to do anything I could offensively, defensively. I thought my teammates really fed off of it, and guys just stepped up to get us over that hump.
Posey with the steal, he took it away. James Posey with a huge defensive play.